the brain and gut connection. What do you think are the fundamental understandings that really makes it make sense for other people?
So you could have a healthy gut lining, right? And all of a sudden you have a big head knock. You might even experience a car accident. Brain is basically inflamed and injured. Yep. And then these cranial nerves at the base of your brain stem, especially the vagus nerve, is now compromised. So this will slowly start to manifest digestive issues, because that's to do with like chewing, swallowing. This is the vagus nerve, the release of enzymes within your salivary glands. When you put food in your mouth and you start to chew it, the digestive process really starts, because the food gets coated in like immunoglobulins and enzymes like amylase and lipase. Now the stomach's turning on as well, starting to pump out this hydrochloric acid from the parietal cells, and then the food gets into the stomach. The food gets covered in hydrochloric acid, that acidity, and then as it moves on into the small intestine, the acidity stimulates the pancreas, which releases more enzymes, and then the acidity as well from the food stimulates the gallbladder. The gallbladder contracts and releases bile. If you have a damaged vagus nerve, you could actually have a really big problem with motility and food moving down. And if you're not getting this enzymatic release and you're not getting saliva in your mouth, you're not going to digest your food well. You're going to eat the food. It's going to go through, not broken down. But if you're not breaking the proteins down, your body can actually mount a bit of an immune response to these peptides. Because the food's not broken down properly, bacteria are going to start to like ferment and consume these foods, and then gases like methane and hydrogen are going to get basically released. But back to the vagus nerve. When the vagus nerve is damaged, say from the car crash, there's a valve called the sequel valve, off from the large intestine to the small intestine. So then that valve doesn't shut properly. Bacteria translocate, they migrate up into the small intestine, and there shouldn't be many bacteria in the small intestine. But now this ileocecal valve is broken because of the head knock, because the vagus nerve is damaged, so it's not communicating and shutting it properly. So now things like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth are going to manifest. When that happens, you start to get malnourished, and you're not going to digest and absorb micronutrients, and you become deficient, and then you start to get like gas, bloating, and then basically it just gets worse and worse. All that can stem from a bad head knock.
It's fundamental, the understanding of the vagus nerve travels from up here all the way down to our pelvic floor, all the way through our gut. If you've got a neurological thing or some sort of stress activation or a head knock or an accident, you could be switched off here, and you might be eating the right supplements, the right diet, and that sort of thing, but you've got a neurological disactivation. So how do you approach that neurological level? Because it's not just as simple. You can't eat a supplement for your vagus nerve, so to speak.
There's no supplement. There's no sexy supplement to take to fix your vagus nerve. What you got to do to fix your vagus nerve basically is aggressive gargling.
Yep.
You can do like cold water showers, that can stimulate it as well. Yeah. You can do like singing, humming, laughing, but apparently the best tool for stimulating the vagus nerve and functioning properly is aggressive gargling until your eyes start to water.
Amazing. That's a really great tip there, Dougie.
Yeah, Dr. Datis Karazin from the United States. Check him out. He's incredible.